It seems a long while since we were able to welcome people into our homes, either friend or stranger. Social interactions of necessity are happening elsewhere. Most of mine have entailed a walk, suitably socially distanced, of course. No tea or coffee, no cosy chat in Nero's, no hug, no coughing or sneezing, no gatherings, no meals together. Many of us haven't found it easy keeping our distance, staying at home and keeping safe. I suspect that during this lockdown time, we have discovered just how much we need interaction with others. Our relationships are so important. And we have worked hard and are working hard at keeping them strong and even building new ones, new ways of connecting one with another. And how have we done it? As we get together as churches, we've shared some of the ways. Zooming and Skyping, WhatsApping, texting and messaging, phoning and writing, cards, letters, emails. Walking together, making rainbows, posting photos and messages. We've found so many different ways to keep connected. Some of these are noted in Outlook, our magazine, month by month. Vanessa, way up in Knaresborough, has been managing hundreds of volunteers as we've supported those in need. Food, phone calls, gardening have all had their place. We are relational. We need one another. And our Trinitarian God is relational. Whoever welcomes me, says Jesus, whoever welcomes you, says Jesus, welcomes me. And whoever welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me. Hospitality, it seems, is no impersonal exercise. Even the simplest act of kindness is an embodied way of saying to another human being that they matter, that we are glad to see them, that we enjoy their company. We show someone that they are of value by being prepared to share something of ourselves. We make ourselves vulnerable, thereby creating relationships. And here in Matthew's Gospel, we are told that in welcoming another human being, we are welcoming God. Hospitality, it seems, is at the heart of our faith. Why did Jesus make hospitality the basis for his ministry? Perhaps because it is essential to building relationships. It is the first step to overcoming fear, finding understanding, and giving respect. Ultimately, it is the foundation of bringing about a peaceful world. It is the source of harmony, the source, I guess, of God's shalom. If you doubt this, I challenge you to think of a time when you were shown unexpected hospitality that at least improved your day and may even have changed your life. Jesus lived to change the world, and change it he did, one person at a time. Christ lives in, with, and through us to change the world, one person at a time. Each act of kindness, each word of welcome, each act of hospitality binds us together in love and moves the universe so much closer to peace, to that shalom that we talk about so often. Not the fragile peace that the world gives, but the peace of God that transcends selfishness, greed, hostility, prejudice, tribalism, classism, hatred, and even war. Peace which can begin with something as simple as a glass of water, a word of welcome, an act of hospitality. For those who welcome you also welcome Christ, and those who welcome Christ welcome the one who sent Christ. And yes, that works both ways, for the truth is, whoever gives a cup of cold water to one of the poor ones also welcomes Christ, and those who welcome Christ welcome the one who sent Christ. A good place to close this morning, and yet The world that we live in today is a very different world from that of those early disciples. And through the ages, generations, disciples of each generation have had to change and adapt to meet the needs of their time. And of course, we know that. We're constantly talking about it. We've been constantly talking about change for years and years, in my memory, at least. But in 2020, we must do more than talk. We are well outside our comfort zones and may feel ill-equipped as we move into the unknown future. And yet, in the introduction of yet another document from the United Reformed Church, I found this quote from Jenny Sinclair, the director of Together for the Common Good. It was written in March 2019. This is what she says. We think God is calling the churches into the local to rediscover their role as civic institutions, to act alongside friends and neighbours, to defend the space where human beings flourish. It may require some rewiring and a revitalising of the Christian imagination. It needs to begin with a sense of a humble church and the recognition of a shared vulnerability. It needs to begin with a sense of a humble church and the recognition of shared vulnerability. What might that mean? Are we ready to act alongside friends and neighbours to defend the space where human beings flourish? Are we open to looking again at our life and our mission? I pray it may be so. Amen. I wonder what we will learn from this time. Will we, I wonder, be more compassionate, more thoughtful, more appreciative? Will we learn from it? How will it be?